In this video, I'm going to reveal the #1 niche to make money online with drop servicing. It'll be a step-by-step tutorial explaining the process of setting this business up, from how delivery will work, how to find freelancers, discovering high profit clients, and getting your first sales. Before we get started, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the strategies and tactics I use to build real online businesses that get results like these. And comment below any questions at all that come up as you're watching this video, and I'll personally answer you. Now let's get started. This is by far the #1 service to make money online with drop servicing. My students and I consistently get 70% profit margins with this service, but it isn't just the best because it's highly profitable. It's also very easy to understand, which is very important when you're starting a new business, because of course you're a beginner, and the more complicated it is, the more difficult it is to have success with it. Next, there is a lot of constantly growing demand with this service, because at the end of the day, it's something more and more companies need, as there are so many use cases for it, making it easy to get sales. Now, my favorite part about it though, and why I think it's the #1 service to start as a beginner, is it's simple and fast to set up, meaning, when done right, you can get sales very quickly with it. So first, we're gonna break down what the service is for explaining to you how much you can make with it, why companies need it, how it is delivered, how to build a team, and how to get your first sales. Now let's get right into revealing what the #1 service is to make money online with drop servicing. The best way to reveal what the service is has to be telling you a special story about it that might be a little bit shocking, but this service is one I started years ago, and it was my first online business. I was working in a call center, and I was following this guy who was teaching online business when I saw that he had this simple little website selling the service to people worldwide while he traveled the world, going on what looked like pretty cool adventures. So I joined his program and started building this business, thinking that it was going to be possible. But even back then, all the way in 2015, when people already thought that this service was too competitive back then, they still think that today obviously, but it remains the same, I still got my first sales in just a few months as a complete beginner. And I was only building this business as a side hustle in the evenings for a couple of hours. I still remember the feeling of pulling out my phone while walking home in the rain after a hard day of work at my minimum wage job to see this little notification telling me I just landed my first sale. So the #1 service that I'm going to be explaining step by step how to make money online with in this video is animated explainer videos. So I told you at the start of this video that this service is highly profitable and very easy to get started with, because it's simple to understand. But how much can you actually make with it? Well, let me break it down for you, because if you go on freelancer sites like Fiverr.com and type in explainer video, you're going to find a huge number of freelance profiles offering this service. But the best part is the majority of them are only charging a small amount for something that you can sell for 10 times more. Because if you compare the freelancer prices that you see here to the prices of your biggest competitors, you're going to find they charge about 10 times more for the exact same thing, or close to it. This means you can take a service like animated explainer videos for $100, for example, to produce, and sell it for $1,000, meaning you make a sweet $900 profit. That is drop servicing. The best part is we don't pay for the services until after we get paid. So the quick answer is you can earn a lot, but what you need to realize is, for example, in my business, 30% of my clients come back to buy more videos. So we also create a passive income that scales as we bring on more clients. But you might be wondering why companies even need animated explainer videos. Well, just like any service, you can do a quick Google search for explainer video statistics or explainer video case study to see the types of results companies are getting by using these little videos on their websites, in their sales processes, and for their marketing. You see, these videos actually improve engagement and conversions for the companies, which in turn earns them more money, but you also find many companies just buy them because they think they're cool. So what you want to do is go through and look at all of these statistics and case studies to work out the type of results companies are actually getting and what they are using the videos for, so you can use that information when constructing your own offers to get your own sales. And it's really going to help you relaying the information to your own potential clients. Now, if you've checked out some of my other videos, you already have a very good idea of how to find high quality freelancers at a low price using a few strategies on sites like Fiverr.com. So let me explain how exactly your team will deliver this service. So there are a few components that do go into producing, one of these animated explainer videos. So first, you're going to need to get your client to complete a questionnaire, which will basically gather all of the information that you need to produce your video. Next, you'll deliver that questionnaire to a scriptwriter who produces a script before it moves through to the storyboard. And this is a stage that you can skip if you want, just to go straight through to the voiceover and animation. However, some clients like to see those steps too, and you can automate the entire process with a project manager or by eliminating client review altogether. So the problem with not allowing clients to review and make revisions is you will find a higher percentage of clients aren't happy with the end product though. So if you do produce a storyboard, you can deliver that to the client for review to gather feedback, to make changes and so on. Then once they approve that step, you produce the voiceover based on their specifications laid out in that questionnaire before finally you get into the animation itself. So depending on how many of these revision stages you do and how much communication back and forth there is, you can usually expect around a 4-week production time for these types of projects. Now, as you guys know, I've covered many ways of finding clients on this channel. For example, this video here on Instagram outreach you can check out, but there is one way that works very well when it comes to selling animated videos. So what you can do is find decision makers at companies with the budget for digital services, which are usually going to be more well-established companies. But how do you know if they need a video? Well, the best clients for the service won't have any video on their website, and that gives you an opportunity to get your foot in the door and offer your service, because you can explain all of the reasons why they need a video on their website and how it's going to help them. So frankly, they usually know they should have a video, but they just haven't gotten around to it. So just by being there, you're much more likely to get a client. Listen, this video is not over yet. If you want to get more help in terms of a course, coaching community for drop servicing, click the link in the description to learn more. If you haven't already, click subscribe and hit the notification bell right now so you don't miss out on any more strategies and tactics to help you make more money online like this. And comment below any questions you have for me at all, and I'll personally answer you. Now, I recommend if you want to go deeper, check out this video here. It'll take you deeper into this. Now let's talk over in the next video.